Welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero, and we are back here on the beach with our friends User and Alice. We want to prepare for the big event. Guys, look how many visitors we got. Wow, that is packed. Mr. Arnold did through our research on the resort target audience, and also the advertisement budget was tight. Every penny was well spent. That so many people come earlier just tonight music. With many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of to do. Let me think, we have to book the performance for the festival. Most of them have arrived at the resort. They are getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere nearby. The stage is all fixed up and ready, and the staff are in position. First up, the sound check. Then Manato will lead the guests to the waiting area. We will go through the recent bit later. Feel like we're almost there. Hey, once the musical fest is over, let's throw yourself a little bit celebration. Got probably toasting the resort for recovery. Yusuha, anything could happen before the festival come to close. Isn't that the time? Let our guard down just yet? Yeah. Your little bunny ears and tails haven't stopped twitching since morning. Right? Stop staring at me all the time. Alright. Wise, could you ask your favor? Actually, I like to hear what the tourists around thinking about the resort's musical festival. When you are organize an event, it's easy to overlook things from the audition's perspective. That is why we want to understand what the visitor here are truly care about. So I'm still... Before it begins, leave it to me. Okay, I know why the light is not working. And now we are back with better lighting. Sorry about that. I don't know what happens. I made it, but I can't really pull off. What's wrong? Nothing much. I heard the resort is planning a host musical festing, so I came to check it out. Seen my favorite band might be performing here too, but before that I heard rumor about this place on internet. People are saying the resort used to be haunted and maybe still is. Maybe even said we should come at all. Suddenly bad might happen. It's just a rumor. Really? I wish that were true. But I don't want to look over my shoulder for ghosts while I try to enjoy music. Plus, security looks lazy around here. I'm serious worried about my safety. Whatever, I'm already here. No point to overthink it now. I hope it... More security. I seem very helpful. Guys, there's a point we are... worth thinking about. No big name, and security doesn't seem all that reliable. We got to fix that, but there's more things we are budget. Did the staff member trip over nothing? Like literally nothing. Worry about it too. User, do you think? Before Ellie can finish, suddenly a scream rings from the... they put ghost stories in here again.
That's a ton of ghost images. What's going on?
Okay.
Oh no, the tourists are totally...
You help. They are just holograms. Help me, I'm so scared. It seems they lost the strange to receive response for anything. In any case, the camera to locate the hidden projector and... Oh, that nasty thing vanished. These images are harmless. Really? I just have a chill. I suddenly there scary things. One after another serious thought I will take care of it. Okay, but honestly, I just go home now. Just last terrified leaves the scene. Most of the other are reacting the same way, and situation isn't looking good. User Alice, Manato, and the others seem to have together nearby. Let's give the discussion.
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic. We must hurry. Let's split up.
Where are you all rushing off to?
Willis, you again. And behind you.
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all. Oh, but what a shame. Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
Well,
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Everyone watching, please listen to me. Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted. And the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp.
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting.
what video? A second red hit. William already pulled the phone and started. Clear inside the resort. Looks like a fish positions. There, Amy carrying holoprojector. Its tiny body holds several projector. Installs them in serious corner. Adjust visible.
That's your resort's bamboo, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this bamboo did everything on its own. We had nothing to do with it. I believe the people can see it for themselves. You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this, right, MP? Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bamboo's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it. Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
Calling Ferry? You exchange glance with user and Alice. Even dire situation like that, there is no hesitation in their eyes.
Belle, Monato, can I leave this to you too?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I can handle it.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
MP has always cared deeply about the resort. There's no way it would do something like this without a reason. There must be something else behind this. We need to find it and figure out the truth.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon. Do you
Okay.
think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
Okay. I find the curse resort it is. It's not just the creepy things floating mid-air that I can't even touch. Now the creepy stuff lurking by the beach too, so it should never come here. What creep stuff on the beach? I have no idea either. I mean, I didn't see anything. I just walk around a short bit earlier and thinking I feel the waves. And then something tripped me out somewhere. If where all creep stuff happens around the resort, you probably think I was nuts, but I swear I tripped over something and went face first into the sand. And then look up, nothing's there. Come on, kind of fall. Where you exactly? Let me think. I guess maybe a few dozen meter out from the docks. I cannot exactly where, but I went around the area long ago. You bound be something in the ghost too. Wise, have you found any clues over there? From just I found out, Willis definitely knows where MB is, but he didn't say a word, and instead hired a random bamboo staff to street off the post as him. Someone tripped over an invisible object in the shore water. Invisible object, but the projector malfunctioned when exposed to seawater. There's no way would have been set them up out there. Alice, you are giving me much credit. Don't tell me the invisible object was MB and it's been submerged in the seawater with the whole time. Maybe we could be. Let's check with the camera. I'm counting on you. No! The camera shutter click. MP, the penguin bamboo, repaired before your eyes, lying up in the seawater, unconstant, and no, as thought being stuck down. Don't know what I have today. It's MP. It's right there, but it seemed to be unconscious. I will check the condition right away. I'm sorry. MP, wake up quickly. Get out of the water. We must help him.
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us? This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
MP, calm down. What exactly happened last night? Can you tell us about it? So last night when Mia mentioned the ghost stories were well received on internet, you thought about using it to the resort's advantage?
Ah.
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny. Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
Empy, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Wise, got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
No, he didn't. But this time, he made a fatal mistake. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort. He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction. We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
Ooh. Is that the first time we are seeing Will in his 3D model? With his bodyguards? He is not the nicest person in the world. Is there the camera crew? Let's see. Battered and brushed, Empty is brought to the camera. Once Aragon will turn pale when he see MB, as he feared something.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking Bangbu. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
MP! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little Bangbu! You bastard!
Oof.
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, "You bastard." Alice, show them how it's done.
Huh? Me? Alright then. My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample, I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair! Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a Bangbu. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing Three Gates Corp.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging Three Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you? The CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you, personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bangbu's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
Harry.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. All Bangbu units have built-in visual recording systems. For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who'll do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you underestimated MP and completely forgot what Bangbu are capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bangbu's Master and Marcel group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least 1.5 years to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bang Boo's recordings?
Fairy, raise your phone for me.
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bang Boo's visual recordings into video output. Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
Okay. These are the visual recordings stored inside MP.
Well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this Bang Boo, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis. The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday, with hush money for hired thugs being so steep and the risk of exposure so high. There's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise. This Dung Bang Boo even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good. Smash the camera and get rid of this Bang Boo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Who would thought the man always cover his track perfect turn out to careless when complete off guard. Okay.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please, let me explain. This video doesn't prove anything.
Screen starting ringing after answering the listen moment and then the switch to speakerphone.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp, I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
That was fast.
As expected of Tops. They never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here, to use it for promotion.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
Shakes and a moment later massive machine
Now that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
He was saying one. Let's to when cornered. Manato and eventually guest Asa. Alice just takes summary. I never expect to fail, yet still had to combat a mech nearby. What? Shady man, let's take a chance. Okay, we are doing that right now. And then it's time already for going up. We have all three?
I should have leveled this place from the start! Would have saved me a ton of trouble!
Yeah, time field power.
I'm getting fired anyway, so why beat around the bush? Blow it up! Blow it up!
We are not doing. Come on, we can do that. A little bit.
Know the pain of spending summer schmoozing with the higher ups.
A chance to score.
Come on. Ah, that was not the plan. It's a little bit hard, I must say.
Make myself the boss.
Let's go there, right under the arm.
This man, has he completely lost his mind? Yeah, must be the weather. He probably got heat stroke or something.
Nice.
Give him some herbal tea later. Yeah.
Little bit.
Feel the sea breeze.
Let's go there.
Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
And use R.
Salute and fit at the beach.
And what with the ultimate?
Unstoppable.
Bam. With the mech disabled, Wilson left no means of result, but he is not longer seemed to care. He sits on the ground, muttering, think I'm covering in the coding too. I stay still, I turn invisible. And you won't find me over until public security offers arrived in. Now that is what you called being caught red-handed. And thanks to the live podcast, word should be spreading quick. At the result, haunting was nothing more than once of Will's little shame. The crisis has passed. Let's clean up the mess, and the tourists are still waiting. Please wait a moment. There's something I like to say. That we will learn on the next part on Zenless Zone Zero. And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Bye! And sorry about the reading today.